Grand Rising family. Little passage from Swami Chetanananda from the Breath of God about working through past stuff. I heard a term the other day that I hadn't heard in a while. Somebody told me he was working through some past stuff. I had to chuckle to myself, but I wanted to talk to you about it because I've noticed that people often feel that there is actually something from the past that they have to work through. Certainly it's true that all of us have many experiences that have represented some big efforts on our part at one time or another. In spite of what you may think, however, the effort you need to make now is not one of figuring out these experiences themselves, because that's practically impossible. Rather, the effort must continually be one of reaching inside yourself and opening up your heart and your mind and feeling the flow of the energy within you. This means allowing those past experiences to be absorbed deeply inside of you, deeply beyond your ego and your mind, so that whatever their energy may be, it can simply have its effect and be gone. Most people resist doing this. And when that's the case, that's what they call working through some stuff. It's really no more than chasing their own tail. And if you do this too, you'll find that first you get tired of chasing your tail, and then you get tired, period. After that, it's all finished. It's a wrap. But you still haven't even really grown from anything. Do you understand? The past is nothing. The past is dead. It's finished. It's gone. It has no meaning except for the meaning that you give it. The degree to which you hang on to it is the degree to which it has some effect on your current reality. Otherwise, it's nothing. It's even less than nothing. I'll tell you a personal secret. Some time ago, while reading through some spiritual books about other people deeply involved in one spiritual practice or another, I had to face the fact that, unlike all of them, I had not been born on a lotus blossom discovered floating in the middle of the river. At that point, I could have thought, well, there's something terribly wrong with my past, or so there must be something wrong with me. After all, I came in the same way everyone else did, and we're all going out together, so that must make all of us limited beings. Right? Wrong. In no way does this, or anything else about your past, limit the vitality, the magnificence, and the infinite potential of the creative energy within us. What does restrict that vitality is our ability to buy into this nonsense about the past and to keep on investing in it for over 50 years without recognizing that it has no value whatsoever. Understand that there is nothing in your past to be ashamed of, embarrassed about, resentful for, hateful towards, disturbed by, or guilty over. We were all thoroughly tricked, lied to about every single thing there was to be lied to about. Nobody's fault, really. Can't blame nobody for nothing. Certainly don't want to judge anybody for anything. Period. God's got it all worked out divinely, perfectly balanced, completely. We're in the great harmonic balance here, the precession of the equinox. All things done in darkness will be revealed to the light. They were never done without the light's awareness of them at the time. And there's no escaping the divine. That's all there is, God. You're little pests. Even though you may think that you have a difficult life, for the most part, people now have the easiest lives they've had for a long time. Few people get everything they want out of life, despite the ad campaigns to the contrary, and no one has experiences that are entirely beautiful all the time. In fact, almost every experience has some complications and at least two sides to it, not infinite. You have to understand that all experience is only there for you to transcend and get over. It is not there for you to figure out, to understand, to analyze, or to work through, but only for you to open your heart to it, take it in, digest it, go beyond it, and grow. Period. That's what you're here for. That's what we're here for. Think back to some moment when you had a strong thought or feeling and you said to yourself, this is so important, I'm going to remember it always. A month later, were you still remembering it? I doubt it. An insight into the essence of life itself is not something you can remember. It is only something in which you can participate and be felt. It's not a past thing to be recalled. It is the eternal present to be lived. It's not complicated. It is profoundly simple. Not to say that it's easy. What is required is that you make the effort to rise above the tension within yourself and to live from a completely different level. Think about it. In those moments when you have really felt your heart open, how much of the past were you thinking about? Probably not much. Only when you learn to surrender the past, to let go of it, to forget about it, can you begin to have the mindfulness it takes to deal with the tensions that arise in this moment and the next. If you're always stuck in the 15 feet of emotional concrete you've let harden for the past 30 years, how can you talk about working through something? Come on, man. How can you ever rise to the level of dealing with tensions in any real way? Come on, man. When you're still only dealing with your ego. Come on, man. After every difficult experience, there's a natural cycle during which you absorb the energy that arises from dealing with a strong force. And for example, like when you lose someone in your life, a specific sequence takes place. First, the shock sets in. Next, the pattern congeals and the shock falls away. Then hopefully a reorganized organism emerges. It is true that this sequence takes time, but it doesn't have to take 30 years. At most, in its natural course, takes a few months. Takes even less time than that if you learn to open yourself and breathe, feel the flow, absorb the energy, then go forward. The next time something rough happens to you, instead of sitting down and trying to figure out why God doesn't love you, or what that person meant when he said such and such, or what you should have done when you meant this and that, or why something didn't happen the way you wanted, instead of carrying on and on about all that, hey, just stop it. Just stop. Reach inside yourself, open up your heart, and feel the flow. And begin to attune yourself to the deeper place within you that has only a minimal connection to the energy level of the event that is bothering you. Then you'll be able to stop dragging around 95,000 years of excess baggage. Instead, you'll be able to be completely present in the moment, the only thing that truly exists, full of love, the only thing that truly exists, and able to nourish the part of yourself that is really growing. The only thing that truly exists. You won't be exhausting yourself by struggling with the parts of your life that are really dying. Begin to cultivate within yourself the capacity to absorb and flow in the midst of every difficult energy and powerful force. And once you learn to do that, then nothing can knock you off your center. Instead, everything that happens in your life reinforces your basic composure, nourishes you deeply, and exposes you more and more to the reality of the situation through which you're passing. The point is that it's always much more important to be intensely aware of what is going on in the present moment than it is to figure out what went on in the past. Think about it. Infinite love to you, y'all. See you tomorrow. Have a blessed, blessed day. Thank you for all your love and support.